A bar has been slapped with a closure warning after footage showed revelers ignoring coronavirus rules, which the council branded a serious and immediate threat to public health. Newcastle City Council said it was sent a number of worrying videos of apparent raucous scenes from Purdue Bar after a Skullcandy event on Friday, September the 25th. The footage showed many customers in close proximity, with tables and chairs that are too close together, little social distancing, people being allowed to stand while drinking and shouting, and free movement around the premises, reports chronicled. As of September 24, bars and restaurants have had to operate as table service only, and people were told to wear masks when they move around venues, with groups of no more than 6 at a time eating or drinking together. The notice orders the venue to follow coronavirus rules or face sanctions, which will be reviewed at least once a week. But Purdue is appealing the notice, with Operations Director Sean Jenkinson claiming council action had been taken on the strength of an 8-second video. He said it was an isolated incident that was dealt with immediately by the Purdue team. A spokesman for Purdue added, "Further to our statement yesterday, we confirm that we have only been shown one video which did not show the activities listed." The appeal process to rescind the notice has commenced, and after 3 meetings on site with the council's licensing department and the police, they have both said they will support the rescinding, and Purdue is fully compliant. Council officers said the notice was based on evidence from a number of videos and the observations of the licensing staff and police on a different evening. CLLR John Paul Stevenson, Cabinet Member for Environment and Regulatory Services, said the vast majority of operators in the city have shown a good level of compliance with new measures. But CLLR Stevenson added, "Nevertheless, some premises are letting the side down and spoiling everything for those who are bending over backwards to make this work and avoid a harder lockdown." In the case of Purdue, we appreciate there may have been issues with regards to the business and its premises license transferring to new ownership, but that has now been resolved, and we are working as a matter of urgency with the new licensee to ensure they are keeping people safe. However, if that compliance is not forthcoming, then we will not hesitate to take further enforcement action, which could see the bar closed or fines issued. Close quote. New tougher rules, which came into force on Wednesday, September the 30th, also mean that from now on bars will have to limit the volume of music to discourage shouting or singing, and take all reasonable measures to stop people singing and dancing in groups of more than 6. The Skullcandy event took place before the tougher rules, as well as new Northeast rules making it illegal to socialize with people outside your own household in indoor public places. Purdue was sold to Infist Leisure by the Volcott Group last week. Mr. Jenkinson said all Purdue staff have been told to ensure all COVID-19 rules are followed, including recording track, keeping tables spaced out for social distancing, making sure customers sit down and don't move between groups, and that those who break the rules are asked to leave. He said, "We have worked extremely hard and invested heavily in making our premises COVID-safe, going above and beyond the rules to maintain social distancing in the venues and introducing 3 tiers of track and trace. We have a QR code at the entrance. Contact details are taken for the lead person for each table booking, and all drinks are ordered via an app which requires people to enter their details before it can be downloaded." We also take the temperatures of staff and customers to do everything in our power to keep our premises and the people in it safe, with our door supervisory staff on hand to remind customers to behave in a COVID-safe manner. We are happy to work with the council and with the police to maintain good levels of compliance with new COVID safety measures, and we are confident that we will continue to do so. Close quote. The council said the Purdue notice was just part of the enforcement work it was carrying out with Northumbria Police in the wake of the new local lockdown restrictions. Chief Inspector Steve Wykes of Northumbria Police said, "We will continue to support our local authority partners around their engagement and enforcement activity with businesses. We all have a responsibility to reduce the spread of the virus in our region, and we will continue to engage with the public about the restrictions. However, we, along with our partners, are committed to taking appropriate action when necessary to protect our communities." Close quote.